Okay, so we received a call. Because of Brady's work obligations, he has to return to work tomorrow. So he's being pulled from the game.
What? What? No!
Are you serious?
I thought it could maybe happen, but I really thought that I was good to go, you know? Like, I've been trying to do this for 2 years. I hope you guys... I know you guys are gonna
F you. F you!
I know you guys are gonna do great.
Why do you have to be so successful?
After all that chaos you stirred? Come on.
Oh.
You guys will be better off for it. I'm glad that I made moves that I did in the time that I did, because it would have really sucked to leave. I'll be watching, I guess, if I can, and I'll be like cheering from a distance. I don't know. I just wish I could stay. All right.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. At least I get to do my own.
Yeah.
None of you guys get to frickin' paint mine out. All right, guys.
Well, good job. Guys, really
I'm
good.
sorry.
Oh!
We were asleep. They woke you up. Yeah, we were asleep.
I've been honoring a member of the boys. Yeah.
Welcome to the boys.
Who's going on your tribe?
CJ.
JJ.
Guess what I regret? So we're all pissed, we're all tired. Half of us were snoring, half of us were sleeping, but here we are now, and Kevin. There he is.
Kevin, come over here, buddy.
Kev.
Actually, should have brought you. Don't yawn, Matt. You're gonna make me yawn again.
All right, how are you guys doing?
Tired.
I'm cold.
I was prepared to go to sleep.
Why can't we go to bed?
Is that what he said?
As you have noticed, Braden Lauer had to be pulled from the game due to work obligations.
Big shot lawyer.
Shit. Oh, wow.
Fucking chaotic.
I'm so tired I didn't even notice. Yeah.
Tell him, Austin. Austin in the back. Hey.
Really though? That sucks.
Yeah.
So
He had a
shitty.
client.
Was he the one that got hurt? Oh no.
All right, well, you guys are here for a very important milestone in Survivor VC. Back in season 1 of Survivor VC, we had a battle back competition. And that is the same thing for this season for the first 4 boots.
Where are you?
We're live.
I'm like, I know those red pants.
Good looking as ever.
I bet.
We're ready for those.
All right. You all know, Thailand Park stands on unceded territory belonging to Semayamu, Kwantlen, and Captain First Nations for this comeback challenge. We are going to dive into the Haida people and their culture and the story, the creation of Haida Gwaii. I'm going to tell this story once, and after that I'm going to ask you true or false questions. The raven made the Haida people out of the earth of Haida Gwaii. What was made out of these rocks is still where we all live, Haida Gwaii and the Big Island. And from the earth that formed out of these rocks, the raven made all people. All right, CJ, David, and Stevie, put 1 to 20 on your whiteboard. All right, true or false? Question 1. According to the story, when the loon flew up into the clouds, he saw a Haida cabin. All right, question 2. True or false? The loon turned himself into a human after walking into the house. All Alright, question 8. True or false? The old man finally woke up after the 6th night. Alright. Score was 12 to 13, 17 out of 20. The winner of this battle back competition is Stevie!
Oh yeah! You fucking thought you were
Let's go, Randy!
This is my island!
Alright. Still not finished with tonight. Everyone, drop your buffs. Alright. Stevie, will you do the honors? Sticking your hand, not looking, pick out a buff.
Mother luck be with me.
You're on the new Semayamu tribe, so
Right.
go to my left right here. On the new Semayamu tribe. On the new Semayamu tribe. You're on the new Quatlan tribe. You're on the new Quatlan tribe.
This one sounds lucky.
Andrew!
You're on the new Semayamu tribe.
Yeah!
Well, that's
go.
That means everyone else.
Yeah.
Quatlan tribe. All gonna get red.
Will.
Welcome to our camp.
Oh, okay, so everyone else is red then.
Hey, you're gonna love it. Yeah, we have a really nice camp.
Okay.
I'm gonna miss our Oh, I'm getting my sleeping bag.
No more.
Okay, but you can't lie. Like, those are pretty good noises.
You almost got me. 5 minutes ahead of me. I was like,
I'm sure there's lots of stories to discuss.
Yeah.
Lots of drama.
over.
Yeah. So Stevie wins, like rips off his shirt, is wearing all red gear, so we're hyped because we're like, yeah, sweet, like, yo, we already have 6, they have 5, Stevie gives us 7. We drop our buffs, and that's when like your pit of your stomach like literally just like drops out of you. You're like, oh my god, this is like, you've been prepping for this, you know it's coming, but you're never ready. Like, but holy fuck, my game just got fucked down. You have a plan until you get punched in the face, and like that was like a punch in the face like at 12 a.m. I was like, okay. And then, you know, people go up, boom, blue buff, blue buff, blue buff, and like all my allies are getting blue buffs, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go, and I get a red buff, and I'm like, oh my god. And I look, the only person with a red buff is Jessica, so I'm like, okay, me and Jess are friends, so like this is good. Like, we came in knowing each other. I'm pretty happy she's here, especially with Brandon on the tribe, so they're both aware that they know me. I know Brandon. Brandon told everyone that we know each other. I'm like, are you dumb? That's the one thing I told you not to tell people, is that like we used to work together. So I had to come clean to Braden and Kevin and be like, yeah, I used to work with them, but they're actually kind of happy about it because it's a 3-3 on our tribe. And with Jess and Brandon, I'm, especially with the way their tribe dynamics went down, I'm like very confident I could flip Brandon and Jess.
It was really crazy, but it was like a good experience to have, like, for your, I mean, maybe not for your first trial, but it kind of showed. It showed a lot.
And you know, we left the swap tribe with, wanting to say Red Strong, which is great. The only thing that could put a wrench in my plans right now is that Will could use his mutiny power to come over here and give us a 4-2, but let's say they take Jenny back over, and we said we would throw to get rid of people. I don't know how ready I am to throw to get rid of 2 of my real life friends. Like, I don't know how ready I am to do that. I probably will do it, but that will be like, oh my god. Hey, we got tree mail!
Tree mail? Tree mail? Oh my god!
Welcome to day 4 of the Enlightened Age. Our time machine jumps forward 100 years to a time when there was promise. Promise for all of humankind, renaissance, and revolution.
Knowledge and science rained down upon the earth like showers on a spring day. Spirituality started to take its own form, and many different kinds either emerged or were embraced by all kinds of people.
Without twists, advantages, and big moves, we run the risk of becoming ignorant and stale.
In order to keep this game fresh and exciting, a progressive agenda is needed. So get ready, contestants, for today, because you have no idea what is coming.
Pick one person from the other tribe to go to the Island of the Ages.
I think like Will's pretty broken.
Yeah, I'd vote for Will as well.
They also have Joanna there too, so she might be a really good like.
Yeah, we can do Joanna.
It's like Kevin's strengths are puzzles.
That's
Jamie's
true,
strength is physical
Yeah.
strength. Brayden is probably all around just good at everything.
Yeah.
What about Jenny?
Yeah.
Just
My vote's Will.
Yeah, Will.
There's a 3-3. Do you want to draw a rock?
Sure.
I think Jenny would be an okay choice, or Kevin, now that the share steal one's over, I think Kevin would be okay, because I wouldn't want to send it to that one. But it's okay.
I'm good with Jenny.
Yeah, yeah.
So what's what?
White Joanna, black Will.
It's Joanna.
I like Kevin.
Yeah, we can do
Sweet,
Kevin.
yeah.
Kevin.
All right, Joanna, the other tribe chose you.
Oh, here you go again.
There it is. Have
Outsmart
fun.
him. You got it.
Have fun.
Kevin. Go to the Island of the Ages.
You called it. Yeah, you're gonna kill it.
This guys.
Yeah, you got this.
Get us some sausage McMuffins!
Go, Kev. So in front of you is an envelope. You can open it up. Inside the envelope are important figures from the 15th to the 19th century, what we have called the Enlightened Age. Go through each of them. These 10 historical figures are Louis XVI, Leonardo da Vinci, William Shakespeare, Powhatan, Martin Luther, Tecumseh, Marie Antoinette, Voltaire, John Calvin, and Immanuel Kant. Alright, so what's going to happen is I'm going to say a sequence of these historical figures. After that, I'm going to tell you, okay, who was the first person that I said? And on the count of 3, you're going to show to me that person, and then I'll continue. 5th, 3rd, 2nd, whatever. If you are wrong, you're out of the challenge, and the other person wins this challenge. There is something up for grabs, but I will tell you after the challenge. Right, this is your first sequence. William Shakespeare, Leonardo da Vinci, Marie Antoinette, John Calvin, Tecumseh, Immanuel Kant. All right, who was the third person that I said? Reveal on 3. 1, 2, 3. Marie Antoinette is correct. All right. Who was the 4th person that I said in that sequence? Reveal on 3. 1, 2, 3. Joanna said Immanuel Kant. Kevin said John Calvin. The correct answer was John Calvin. Kevin wins this challenge. Thank you, Joanna. All right, Joanna, we head back to camp.
Okay.
All right, for winning this challenge, you get to choose between 2 things. Either at any of the pre-merge challenges, after I explain the rules of the challenge, you get to play your advantage, and your tribe will get an advantage at the challenge that you played your advantage at. Okay. Or the other one is a clue to the Kwantlen idol.
So I feel like losing wouldn't be such a bad thing, given my position in the game right now. Losing a challenge. So I'm just kind of thinking of my story when I go back, how I'm going to spin this. Just trying to think of something that will be entirely believable, and I'm leaning towards I'm thinking I'll probably take the clue to the hidden immunity idol. So I'm just thinking of a cover story, and I'm thinking, because I'm going to tell them that I won, because there's a pretty good chance they are going to suspect that I won, given that I'm out here longer. So I might say that I had to choose to give Joanne one of 2 disadvantages, and I'm just trying to think of something that can't be proven false later.
Yeah, we could be fake this one.
What an awesome tribe we're having.
I agree with that.
It would be so funny if Kevin walked up behind us
my
right now. Like, that'd be hilarious.
God.
Oh, Kevin! Whoa!
Guess what?
What?
I won!
What'd you do?
What actually happened?
Yes.
Okay, so the challenge was we were given 10 cards of different people throughout history.
Yeah.
We had to like memorize what position we were in. Yeah. And I lost. So yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Do you know what it was for? No, they told me that it would be for after. Like reveal for after.
Then I have an opportunity to win an advantage, which if I correctly guess the next person to go, then I get 2 extra votes that I can use at any point up to the final 4.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Shoot.
I wonder what they mean by after. You know, like it'll be for after.
Yeah, it's definitely like an
They
advantage.
didn't tell us.
Oh, and who'd you guess?
So I picked Joanne.
Okay, yeah. That's a good pick.
Oh
Nice.
I wish it was food, but hey, we'll
but
take
did you win
some power.
anything? Like for now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Like I have to get it right, otherwise I
Okay.
get nothing.
Okay.
So we have to send their asses to tribal council.
Oh
Yeah.
No,
You
yeah,
have
we
to
got it.
win.
I like the way I played that. I don't think there's any holes in the story I told. So I obviously don't want to tell them I have a clue that hidden meaning. They're gonna want to see it. Otherwise I have to say I have one and I'm not showing it to you. So I had to concoct a story, and so that's what I came up with. I had to come up with something that can't be proven false, and it had to be believable. And there were a lot of different things I thought of, like, oh, I could make her lose an extra vote, or different things like that. But they could all be like proven false. So I had to think of something. That's the best I came up with in the time I had.
All right, welcome to your next immunity challenge as Swap Tribes. In this challenge, you will choose one person to be the guide, 2 people who will be blindfolded and duct taped, 2 people who will be doing mental math, and 1 person who will be solving the hardest slide puzzle Survivor BC has ever done. The person who will guide, they will go to this dirt pile and look for a Ziploc bag with the number 1 labeled on it. Inside that Ziploc bag is a number. That person will tell the blindfolded and duct taped person the number, and then guide the blindfolded person across the field. There's one obstacle, it's this rope. If you touch this rope, you have to go back. If you knock over the rope so that the container falls off, your tribe gets a 10-minute penalty. As soon as the blindfolded and duct tape person makes it to this side, the first mental math person will get the number that the blindfolded and duct tape person was told by the guide, and the blindfolded and duct tape person has to tell the mental math person using hand signals what that number was. Then the mental math person will have an envelope here. Envelope. Inside that envelope is another number. And then that person must find the sum of the number inside the envelope and the number that the blindfolded person told them. Once they think they have the sum, then they can go and write down the sum here. If it is correct, the guide will then go to this dirt pile where there is a Ziploc bag labeled with the number 2, and then guide that second blindfolded person to the second mental math person. Like the first mental math person, find the sum of the envelope. If that is also correct, then the last person will slide, who is starting right over here, will solve a very hard slide puzzle. Any questions?
And also the math is just sum, so it's not hard.
There's only
like, so if it's like
Gyra?
yes.
1002, you
I would
go
like
like,
to play my mutiny advantage before this challenge begins.
All right, William. At the Island of the Ages, William received an advantage called the mutiny advantage, which means before the challenge starts, but after the rules of the challenge are explained, he can mutiny to the other tribe. That means you're now a member of Kwantlen. However, the rules of the advantage states that because William left his original tribe, Semayamu can kidnap and make a new member from One of you 6.
I see you guys want to bring over a blue, which is fine.
Yeah.
The original blue.
Yeah.
I prefer to bring over Brandon just to split up Kevin and Brandon since they seem to be friends.
Yeah.
Can you bring over Jenny?
I don't know why you made this move.
I want to bring over Jenny.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do
I'm
Jenny.
leaning towards Jenny.
Okay.
Well, you guys have the majority then.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards Brandon, but
They have the majority.
yeah,
We don't have
sure,
to say.
yeah.
It's been 12 hours. Like, how much could Jamie and Brandon have bonded?
I guess so. Yeah.
No, they're
yeah.
friends outside of it.
Yeah, do you guys have a walk paper scissors for
That's what
it?
you said. That's why I wanted to set them out.
Yeah.
No,
I
I'm
think
pretty
we have
set
the
up.
majority.
Yeah.
I want Jenny.
Okay.
All right, Semayamu, who have you decided to kidnap from the New Fallen tribe?
Come on over here, Jenny.
Jenny.
Wait, bye, guys.
Bye. Nice to meet you.
Bye, thanks, bye.
Who's your new buff?
Oh my god!
Yeah. See you again.
Oh my gosh!
All right.
Oh god.
I'll give you all minutes to strategize for this challenge, and then we'll get started. All right, this is for immunity. Survivors ready? Go! Alright, you both found Ziploc bag. Inside the Ziploc bag is a number. Whisper it or tell it to.
Sorry.
First blindfolded person.
Oh gosh. 1, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 3, 1, 4. So 1, so 11, 42, 14, 31, 4, 4.
Stop.
1,
down.
1, 4, 2, 1, 4.
Yeah, army crawl. You get back up. Good.
So 1, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 3, 1, 4. Yeah, do it with your fingers. 1, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 3, 1, 4. You got it. Okay, go. Stop. Okay, go down. Just go down. Go to your right. Go to your right. Yeah. Okay, you're good. You stand up. Go to your right. Now stop. No. Go back. Slowly go to your left. Left. Back. Come back. Left. Go back. No, stop. Turn to your right now. Go to your right. Go. Yeah. Stop. Go. Yeah. Forward. Yeah. There you go. Now.
Is that it?
Nope.
Is that it?
Nope. Nope.
Is that it?
Nope.
don't know if the
You
only
got
thing
this.
is like if he's not adding them up individually, if you want to use your hand to just spell the word like singles, maybe do the numbers like 1 and then use your fingers to do plus 4 plus 2. Okay. I don't know if that's what his issue is. If he's adding them up in like doubles or threes or something. Okay. Okay, keep going forward. All right. Slow down. Stop. Flat down. Forward. Keep going. Get up. 2 steps forward. Yeah, there.
Correct! Jessica Williamson find the second Ziploc bag. First 5 are correct and then it messes up. First 4 are correct and then it messes up. Okay, first 6 are correct then it messes up. First 6 are correct but then it messes up. First 6 are correct, but then it messes up. First 6 are correct, but then it messes up. Nope, exact same as before. First 7 are correct, but then it messes up. There are more digits. That's correct! Andrew can go. Well, Jenny has to grab the headlock back first.
7, 1, 9, 2,
First 8 are correct, but then it messes up. Correct, Jamie can start his slide puzzle.
What the? Oh. This is an interesting slider.
So the circle has to be inside a square.
Okay, I see why this is supposed to be difficult now. I don't know why I'm trying when they're clearly throwing.
And just like that, Quatman wins immunity!
Slide puzzle champion. The hardest puzzle ever?
Dang, boy! Alright, congrats, Quatman. Who wants it? Alright, Alright, Jamie, can you just describe how amazing... Just describe how easy that slide puzzle was.
Easy.
I am shocked. That took me like hours to solve. Alright, well, Semayamu, you guys gotta go to tribal council. You can head back to camp.
Before the challenge starts, we think, because we know yesterday that Will has the mutiny, and he's gonna mutiny over, we're gonna get 4-2, and then we're gonna throw challenges. But the problem is, our tribe is actually trying to win. Like, I basically have to win, and like, the slider is supposed to be hard. I'm like, well, maybe if it's like fake hard, I can like throw it. And then I literally saw the moves in front of me, and I'm like, win, which is kind of like annoying, because like, I was hoping I'd throw it, but the other tribe was like clearly not doing the math. So the next challenge we're gonna throw, and I think we're gonna snipe Jazz, which is unfortunate. Because like, I love Jazz, and when she sees this, I'm sorry, love you, but like, you know you're a huge threat, you know you're a great player, and I'm sorry.
Wait. Actually, I have to tell you something like
Sure.
really important.
Yeah.
What's up? Do you know the Muffin Man?
Who lives on memory lane? Why? Well, why?
Sorry, that's to get that out.
Okay, guys, Jenny has gone insane.
You know, a little too much sun in there.
Don't know what to think, you know. Tension's running high, like everybody's scrambling, hearing 13 different things from 10 different people, like, and there's not even 10 people. Half of them are my other personalities, probably, because I'm just thinking of all the other possibilities. Even with all the talk, I pretty much only see one thing that's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure everybody believes that I have a real idol, which is not the case. It's fake.
We could tell very well that Austin was throwing the challenge, and Taylor mouthed the words to me, Andrew's next, they're throwing. So immediately then I turned over to Kevin, we started talking about it and all the scenarios and everything. We kind of, the guys came up with a plan to buy a fake idol and a note.
So Kevin bought it at the market, and then I bought a note, sent the note saying Braden found this idol on day 2, because I don't want to be the one who found the idol and sent it over, and blah blah blah. Braden said use my money to send it over to you guys. Make sure you use it to take out whoever, right?
We sent him that note and the idol, and hopefully he can pull something off, because he's leaving 5-1 tonight if he can't pull something off. So we want to help him out, because we still want to say the Quantland 6 strong.
They must have discussed that, and then, which is fucking great thinking on their part, because here I am, like, you know, barely holding on to life. Nobody wanted to talk game until they thought it was a fake idol, and that's how I think I know they think it's real, because all of a sudden everybody's coming to talk to us about game, and they never did before that. I think Austin kind of spread that it was a real idol, which is so perfect.
Yeah.
Chaotic.
And you don't have any like immunity idols, right?
No, I don't. Yeah, but I don't know what they're sending over there. Like what Shira pulled Andrew aside for.
It might be a note.
Yeah.
It could be a note with an idol, is what I'm thinking it could be.
Can that, is that even possible?
Yeah, it is.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
The reason I sent it to Andrew and not Taylor is Andrew is, how do I put it? He's very good at like spilling the beans accidentally.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am kind of, you know, an amazing Survivor player. I may have told Austin it was a fake idol truthfully, and like said, oh, I'm an open book, and I told him a lot of like true things, and I don't think he believed me for 1 second, because it's Survivor, like you don't believe anybody, but everything I told him is true. It's a fake idol. We had a plan to send whoever was in risk a fake idol, and we were gonna say it was real. I told him that just blatantly, and I think he just bit it. I think he thought I was completely switching it up on him. But whatever happens at the tribal, all I know is that my tribe like completely saved my ass.
So I was having good conversations with the girls at the start before this idol came. Like, trying to band the girls together.
Where do I stand with that?
Well, I want to work with the girls. Like,
I
with,
wanna
like, a
work
peer
with the-
group. Like, and if all the girls are blue, then that means that I'm working with blue.
Do you promise?
I promise on everything. I am
Oh my
sick,
God.
But with them placing bets on Joanna as the one going home in order to gain 2 extra votes, I'm ensuring that Joanna is going home. I understand it's a girl. It sucks. But they're screwing me over here regardless, so I might as well help the people out over there who just gave me a fake idol to use as a real one. But either way, I don't think they're gonna risk voting for Andrew at this point, because why? Why risk it?
So Jared pulled him aside and gave him an idol?
No. It was a note. And it had like the idol with it.
Joanna tells Andrew and I that Austin never used his idol and that he still has it. And we were like, oh, that makes us sus of Austin. Like, okay, that's weird. And then Austin pulls me aside and he's like, I didn't use my idol and I gave it to Stevie in a sign of trust.
Austin did give me his idol last night. That's why I trust him again.
Okay.
So if they do play idol on Andrew, they're probably going to be voting for me.
Yeah.
So then I'll play the idol on myself.
Yeah.
And then there'll be a revote. So then we can choose between
Andrew.
Austin or Joanne.
Oh,
Because Andrew
okay.
would be safe. I would be
right.
safe.
Okay.
You'd be
Okay.
safe.
Yeah.
You'd be safe.
Yeah.
So
And if they have an idol as well, like maybe they use it on Joanna and Austin goes, or I don't know, it could be anything, but it's out of my hands now because I'm safe and Andrew's safe. I told Andrew to shut up and just act confident, because if he opens his big mouth one more time, I'm gonna lose it. But yeah, it should go well. It should be a very fun, chaotic tribal.
Okay, well, first off, Stevie, welcome back into the game. How does it feel, you know, after being voted off on night 2 and then returning in night 3? How do you feel, and how do you feel with just being thrown back into the game at the final 12?
it's pretty exciting. When I was voted off, I said, I'll see you in a while, and I always follow through on my promises. So here I am, guys. Like it or not, it feels great. I'm really excited to be here. It is stressful and exhausting, but one thing was nice was while I was voted off, I got more information, and I also got to sleep for like 15 hours. And I think that helped me win the comeback challenge as well.
All right, Austin, so you got, you know, a new formation of Semayamu because of the swap last night. How are you feeling with this new iteration?
Feel good.
Feeling good. So can you just elaborate more? You have Taylor and Andrew joining you, and also Stevie returning.
Yeah, no, the tribe dynamics obviously are definitely like changing and stuff. There could be a solid 4. There could be, you know, some votes going. There's a lot of mixed matching going on. People are talking to different people, so things could be different tonight, or things could be simple.
Jenny, you know, originally last night you were on Kwantlen, and then a mutiny happened, and this tribe decided to take you in as your own. How does it make you feel?
So I really liked like where I was at with that with Kwantlen. Things were starting to get a little rocky. So I did feel pretty good when they decided to take me. I would have preferred if they'd taken somebody else, but I'm really happy to be here. I'm really excited, and I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to play.
All right. So, Andrew. So you know, I've talked a lot about returning players, and you know, there were 4 season 7 players that returned this season. What are your thoughts on you know, your fellow season 7ers, Jenny and Stevie?
I feel like I always get this question, Jaira. It's my ace, apparently. Yeah. No, I don't really care about whether someone's played or not, or like whether they're a newbie or not. Like, it doesn't matter to me. I just like to play the game with people who I enjoy to play the game with, right? Like, and Taylor, Austin, Jenny, Stevie. I mean, Joanna, I'm sorry you're not a return, but it's just a question. Like, they're all like amazing players, and I enjoy like every moment I get to spend with them. It's chaotic, but I love it. Yeah.
How are you feeling with this upcoming vote?
Feeling pretty good. Yeah. About it.
No elaboration? Okay, how about you, Joanna? How are you feeling with this vote?
I feel okay. Like I got 3 votes last tribal, so obviously I don't feel great about that. But with this new iteration of people, I hope things have changed. Like I hope it isn't the obvious vote tonight. Like these are like 5 amazing returning players. They could all just put their votes on me and be like, bye Joanna, bye. But I hope that's not the case tonight. And that the bonds I built with people out here will carry me through again.
Taylor, let's talk about immunity. So you have immunity around your neck, but there's also, immunity idols possibly hidden around camp. What are your thoughts on immunity?
I'm so thankful that I wagered my immunity necklace to have it here because, we're 2 against 4 if you're looking at tribal lines. And had I not have had this, we did have something kind of save. We would be able to save one of us, but with me having immunity, it's a no-brainer with what I was given, or what you were given by Brayden. So it makes it nice that we can both live through this tribal. And yeah, I'm thankful for things like this because it really expands the game and it forces people to think ahead and not just think in the moment.
Andrew, Taylor said something, you were given something by Brayden. Can you elaborate on that?
We're living on the edge out here, Jaira. It's hanging by a thread, but there's, little bit of a wish upon a star. It's really nice to see something come your way after, such a gigantic target is placed on you, and just to know that it's like kind of lifted off in a way, the thing that did that was an idol that I originally, didn't really know what the deal was with it, but as soon as we figured out what it was, that's all it took.
Austin, what are your thoughts on idols?
I think it helps save an ally, and I like them. They change up the game dynamics, the way you think, it helps the game maneuver in different ways. I like idols.
Right,
and it's harder to build around them and stuff, so.
Stevie, do you have something to say? Or?
I comment that part of the power of the hidden immunity idol is that it's hidden. So usually when people are saying, oh yeah, I have a hidden immunity idol, it kind of makes your idol less powerful. Because then people can plan for it.
But when the vote's one of 2 people and I have immunity, then it doesn't matter anymore. It saves us both.
All I know is I'm not going home tonight. I don't even know if I'm going home tomorrow.
I completely agree. I find normally that idols become powerless when people open them and talk about them, and they don't have as much power because you can maneuver around them. But in a situation like this, when it was sent to us to save us and I already have immunity, it makes sense to let people know and try to build bonds. I want to try to break up tribe dynamics and start working with other people, but Andrew was going until this idol was sent to us, so I wanted to use it as a point of reference to try to make something happen greater at the merge than just red versus blue. We need a little bit of purple,
Andrew, what are your thoughts on, before the challenge, Will was on your tribe and then he mutinied. Because Will was on your tribe, it was 3-3, now it's 4-2. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm gonna be honest. Until this little shooting star came by, I was screwed. I had nothing going for me. It was always gonna be my name. I was always gonna be walking out. My torch was always gonna get snuffed. But I would have been in a better position for sure. And I really think we could have done something else if Will hadn't used the mutiny. But it is what it is, and you really just have to take it in stride.
Does anyone have anything they want to say before we get to the vote?
You could use this vote as a vote to gain trust between us. If not, we'll figure it out. But I'm using it regardless. He gave it to me. So. If you want to start gaining trust with Andrew and I, I've had those conversations with some of you.
I'd love to work with you guys.
That's the point to do it both together.
It's just for me to do that means I have to be disloyal to other people.
I get that.
And I have very few people in this game that have cared about me at all.
I understand that.
maybe you guys will see that I'm a loyal person, and that could apply to a lot of places.
I think everything can start in the next round. I hope you guys are okay.
Taylor and Andrew, I'll vote with you. I will. I'll vote Stevie up.
What was that, Austin?
I'll vote Stevie up.
Right now, huh?
Would you vote her, Phoebe?
Oh my gosh. But like, what about the idol? Don't you want to flesh out like Andrew's idol first, and then?
I feel like all the conversations are heading back to me.
You have a solid form. What do you do?
I don't know if it's that solid though. I've heard.
I'm using my idol today, so if you guys want to do anything, like
We said that how to
This is not the
build
time.
trust is to vote with each other.
Yeah,
And I really
pretty
appreciate
much.
you saying
Yeah.
that.
Because like there are people that are throwing out my name and stuff. So I think
I
you should
throw
vote.
your name.
I know you. I know you haven't.
I'm pretty much the biggest target in the game, right? So, like, you two are among the biggest targets in the game, and if I'm gone this round, then, like, all the newbies from the other side, they're all going to be looking at you guys.
But he's offering us the like vote in trust, and you said that I don't want
Yeah,
to vote with you
yeah.
because I've been voting with them. So like,
I don't know.
I'm a loyal player.
I'm a loyal player too, but I also am a little chaotic. But I also want to meet new people and work with them because there are bigger players. And I know you're a big player, but how long? I'm thinking of like moving forward, you know, the long game. Like, honestly.
Are you serious, Austin?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know it's yours.
but you just said that you're not going to vote for him.
Well, like, because you're gonna do the idol anyways. So we didn't have this conversation before if we weren't able to, but you're gonna do the idol anyways.
Yeah, but now I'm being offered to vote for Stevie.
Okay, and are you gonna take it?
Depends. Like, what do you want to do? Do you want me to vote for Stevie or do you want me to vote?
It's a lot better than whispering, hey?
If you'll,
Wait, what?
I don't believe that you're gonna vote for Joanna. Do you think she'll vote for Joanna?
No.
You sure? Because
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
What do you think, Austin? Like, what's
The conversations that we had before.
Well, it sounds like you guys don't need my
but
vote, so I don't need to
that's,
vote out.
that's
my
what
only,
I'm
like,
gonna
fucking
do.
friend.
But I think we should go with Stevie.
I just don't want you. Like, if you're gonna vote out Joanna, I will. But if you're manipulating me and lying to
I'm
me,
not. But
I'm the one. Yeah.
but so,
I'll put my vote on Steve. Yeah.
The entire time you told me you didn't want to move forward with Taylor because
well, I thought it was. Is it on me?
If you're voting Joanna, it's Joanna. If you're not, I'm voting for Stevie.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know what you guys are gonna vote for.
Yeah.
You're gonna vote.
And now we're voting
If,
Stevie.
if you're voting for Joanna, you tell me that you're voting for Joanna right now.
I'll write the paper right
We're
here.
gonna vote for
Yeah.
Joanna. If you don't want to vote for Joanna, we're gonna vote for Stevie.
Yeah. Big decisions. Get the popcorn.
I want to work with you. I want to gain trust with you, and that's why I opened the floor up.
you just said, like, don't let yourself be manipulated by Andrew and Taylor,
I'm not
and you're
being-
letting
I'm not-
yourself be manipulated by Andrew and Taylor at this very vote, Jenny. Where am I?
I'm not.
You can throw my name
I understand.
around, too.
My back is like so against the wall.
So don't vote for me. How do you guys feel about me if I vote for Joanna?
If you want to vote for Joanna,
If he's
Well, I don't really
then I'll
want
vote.
to.
Then we'll
But-
vote
but-
for Joanna.
Who are you gonna vote anyways?
I thought we were voting for you.
But he has an idol. He's gonna play it.
So one of you guys are gonna go home. Yeah, it's a wasted vote.
I thought we
Why
thought
not
it was
just-
fake.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know if it's real.
I don't know if it's real or fake, so
Yeah.
that's why that's why.
It could be, yeah.
I thought you said you'd be willing to throw the rocks if anything happens.
Well, I think I'm with you, Austin. I think we should do this. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
TTYL.
You guys ready to vote? Okay, it is time to vote. We are on lockdown. Joanna, you're up.
I didn't want to do this, but it looks like this is the way the vote's going. And I didn't think this vote would be this chaotic, but here we go.
I know you're probably safe, but I'd rather go out swinging in a game for $500 than go out backstabbing the only friend I made out here, Joanna.
Bring home those 2 extra votes to my boys. Bye.
Well. Here we are. I don't care which one of these fools goes away today. I'm not going home. You haven't seen the last of me.
I'll go tally the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
I think I have something I want to play. All right, Jaira. I'm going to play the box.
You can't do that.
Oh shit. Okay. Well.
I think it's best if I keep the idol after everything that was. Yeah, so let's just move the votes.
I'm gonna play something.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. The rules of Survivor states that if a player plays their hidden immunity idol, all votes cast against that player do not count, and the person with the second highest number of votes is voted out. This is in fact a hidden immunity idol. All votes cast against Stevie do not count. Thank you, Stevie. I will read the votes. First vote. Stevie does not count. Second vote. Stevie does not count. Third vote. Andrew, 1 vote Andrew. Fourth vote. Joanna, 1 vote Andrew, 1 vote Joanna. Fifth vote. Joanna, 2 votes Joanna, 1 vote Andrew. Fifth person voted out of Survivor BC, the golden age, is Joanna. Joanna,
Well played.
It was a pleasure getting to play with you and meeting you all, and I hope to see you at the yacht party.
Yes.
Joanna,
Good game. Well played.
That wasn't fun, but I mean, at least I did my best, and that's all I could do. I came here wanting to do my best, and I wanted to have a worthwhile experience, and I went all out, you know. I may have gotten too game body at the end, and I like let the paranoia take over, and I wanted to make some moves in the pre-merge, but I guess, I mean, I should have stuck with majority, and that was a mistake that I had to live with, so. Yep,